Hello, Cancer, and welcome to February. I'm going to apologize in advance. My dog is kind of sleeping, snoring next to me. I don't have the heart to, he just made a big sigh. I don't have the heart to move him. He's not been feeling well, so I hope you don't mind. But the magical world of Pisces takes over in February. It's a month for dreaming our wildest dreams, thinking, creating, collaborating, communicating, as we have most of our planets in water and air, Pisces and Aquarius. It's a time for fantasy, magic, receiving messages from our ancestors, downloads from the dream world, through music, having otherworldly experiences in your day-to-day life, divine inspiration, past life love can be coming back into your life, deep compassion and empathy for others with the desire to take action and changing where we see injustice around us. But we do have to watch out for a little bit of overindulgence because there is so much Neptunian influence. If something comes to you regarding art, creativity, music, film, writing, ways to help people suffering in the world, the oceans, environment, etc., jot them down, as this is no ordinary month, as the veils are thinning between the worlds and we're getting ready for that next round of eclipse activity, which can be felt weeks in advance with the lunar eclipse in Virgo on March 13th, and then the solar eclipse portal opening up on March 29th in Aries, which actually can already start to be felt now. The energy for eclipses starts to happen several weeks before the actual eclipse date, and this will be happening in the Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Libra, part of your sky. On January 29th, we just had a lovely new moon in Aquarius at 9 degrees, showing new beginnings unfolding now until August 9th. At the Aquarius full moon, that moon was beautifully aspected with a tight trine from Jupiter and Gemini, a conjunction with Mercury and Pluto. The conjunction with Pluto is in a very wide conjunction, but anyway, this aspect is felt the first few days of February. And don't forget, this also unfolds over the next 6 months. So if you're listening to this late in February, no worries. This energy is just in effect for the next 6 months. This happened in your 8th house of sex, death, rebirth, and transformation, the occult, magic and mystery, astrology, chunky money received from others but we don't earn, like loans, inheritance, investment returns, taxes, etc., tax rebates. And this house is being trined by Jupiter, which is in your 12th house. You could have a new transformational beginning now in both of these houses, the 8th and the 12th. Both are moksha or liberation houses where we heal, transform, and free ourselves from fear, trauma, addictions, things that are heavy or hold or weigh us down, psychological conditioning, etc. They're also both money houses in a sense, and it's also where we can accumulate debt. But you can also have big chunky gains here, gaining money from foreign shores, especially tied in with the 12th house. You have Mars in your 1st house making a trine to Saturn in the 9th. You could be making money through work you've done in the areas of higher education. For example, maybe you earned a new degree and a new job, a new income, maybe in a different country or working for a foreign company, publishing, broadcasting, just as some examples. Mars is also sextiling Uranus in the 11th, so there could be some good luck that comes through now and over the next 6 months in the realm of like windfalls, good luck through networking, through friendship groups, through humanitarian groups, through the internet. You could be transforming through therapy and see results now, or you are a therapist who helps free others from difficult emotions and the chains that bind us from difficult experiences in life. You could also be starting a spiritual-based business, tarot, astrology, detective work, police work, maybe teaching courses which change your title and career somehow, and how you earn money, because your 8th house, your 9th, your 10th, and 11th are all highlighted in this at this time, but in a very positive way. There's something else I'm forgetting here, but there's so many things. We could spend hours talking about these aspects. An aspect that won't occur again all year, or maybe even in our lifetime possibly, will be the Venus-Neptune North Node conjunction that's happening in Pisces, and it will receive a sextile from Pluto. Uranus will also sextile the conjunction, and then we'll have Mars and Cancer in a wide aspect, and we'll also be making a trine to this. This happens February 1st to the 9th, but can be felt exact February 1st and 2nd at 27 and 28 degrees Pisces. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, anywhere from 24 degrees and up can feel this conjunction the most. We will get 2 hits of this conjunction because Venus will retrograde into Aries starting March 2nd, and we'll go back down to Pisces, and we'll have this happen again on March 28th, again at an anaretic degree. There are no hard outer planet aspects. Saturn is in like a wide 10-degree conjunction, so not really giving any problems at this time. But Saturn is also being aspected well. So it's being trined by Mars and Cancer at the same time. Mars and Cancer is you, lending power, drive, longevity, and stamina to accomplish this lucky 9th house dream where the conjunction is happening. And the 9th house is also like a very lucky dharmic house. This is dreaming big and following that siren call of the North Node in Pisces in your 9th house of faraway travel, publishing, adventures, foreigners flying, teaching, law, legal settlements, your higher mind, expansive thinking. It's where you have your aha moments and take the lower house. The 3rd house opposes the 9th. The 3rd house is our day-to-day thinking where we get caught up in the humdrum and the mundane, and the 9th house takes you out of that. And sometimes through travel is where our happiness in our minds and our thoughts expand. Also through religion and philosophy here. Could be finding a lost love or soulmate from a past life through traveling, and they can appear in a fantastic or unbelievable or Neptunian way, or through a Neptune venue, like going to the movies, being at a film premiere, a play, traveling overseas. Maybe you're traveling over water, like a cruise ship, or through, you can meet somebody through fantasy, like a book club. 9th house is publishing and books and writing. Or being near water or near places rich in folklore or mythology, cruises, islands, waterfalls, spiritual retreats, ancient ruins like, I don't know, the Batu Caves in Malaysia. It's on my bucket list, so that's what came to my mind. It's a cave system in Malaysia that contains hidden Hindu temples inside. There, maybe you're on a trip and you're in Puerto Rico and you want to go see the bioluminescent pools, and somehow you meet the love of your life this way. In nature we find God, and very likely a past life love or love in general. You could be tapping into your intuition and the beauty around you, your wildest dreams without restrictions. Remember I talked about Saturn conjuncting the nodes and Neptune in last month's forecast? You can go back and listen to the January forecast about the conjunction in my video section, or I think I just might link it at the end of this video. But this is the prelude to let the dream flow to you, then begin putting form and structure to it near the conjunction in March and April to be able to see the dream made manifest. Because we have this rare magical alignment in the cosmos to bring whatever that dream is for you out from the ethers and into form. On February 4th, Jupiter in Gemini goes direct, where you can start to see progress over the next several months around your 12th house areas, your subconscious mind, healing, addictions, rest, foreign travel, ashrams, but also in your 6th house of health and work and day-to-day living. On February 5th, Venus enters Aries, your 10th house of legacy, career, father figures, how you are known, your titles. Marriage falls here, but not in the romantic sense of like the 5th house, 7th house of contracts. This is more like once you're married, this is your title in the 10th house and how people know you, like Mr. or Mrs. Other titles fall here like doctor, government positions, political leaders fall here as well. Venus will bounce between this house and your lucky 9th for the next several months. Venus also rules your 4th house of home and family, and also your 6th house of health and work. This has the signature of fate, but also good luck and becoming popular and viewed in a positive light, and possible financial gains here as well. On February 12th, the full moon in Leo at 24 degrees will happen in your 2nd house of bank accounts, money you earn through your own efforts, being more independent versus being codependent, as the 8th house is the other end of the axis. It looks across over the 2nd house, and it's where we merge resources. 2nd house is where we are earning through our own efforts. 2nd house also contains like immediate family, land, property, what you eat, what you value, luxury goods. Is where we build up our assets. But it will be opposing the sun in Aquarius and squared by Uranus in your 11th. This is a tough full moon. There's just no way around it. Actually, there is, and I'll tell you that in just a second. You could have issues revealing themselves around shared resources or investments, loans, or taxes at this time. Maybe a surprise message about how much you owe, or a fallen investment, for example. The sweet spot to focus on at the same time is we have Venus sextiling Pluto, and this is happening very early degrees. from 0 to 7. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising with these Aries, Aquarius placements will feel that most around there, or, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising around those degrees, 0 to 7. This happens from the 10th to the 8th house, and it could be like a lucrative, transformative career opportunity that comes to you from a powerful person behind the scenes that has maybe seen your work from afar, or in the public eye. You're looking very magnetic and appealing, and this can bring you more money somehow, or a career opportunity that can change your life, because this is Pluto, and Pluto is big change. It's nothing small scale. You also have Mars in your first house, trining Saturn in your ninth. So keep plugging away at something in that ninth house area, like working on a publishing project, learning foreign language, pursuing a degree, something that you're actively going after, pursuing philosophy or religion. On February 23rd, Mars goes direct, but won't be out of shadow until spring. So you can slowly but surely start to feel momentum again in your first house of physical body, relationships, everything about you, your health, and also your second of banking, money you earn through your own efforts, self-worth, your diet, and also your fifth house of romance, children, luck, and love, as well as the 10th of career, legacy, fame, titles, father figures, and government, as Mars rules your 5th and 10th houses as well. On February 27th, we'll have a new moon in Pisces, again in that 9th house, and this is all trining you. Again, that would be like early degree Cancers, anywhere from like 4 degrees to, let's say, like 14, 15 that I talked about. Okay, on March 1st through April 12th, Venus retrogrades in Aries and Pisces, not out of shadow until May 16th. Venus is in shadow all month in your 10th house, going retrograde on March 1st. So avoid any big decisions around career changes. You could be rethinking a career path, an image you would like to present out to the world, working on your physical body by presenting a new you by late spring. If you travel, you can find luck, love, or even money by going to a place that you've traveled to before. Maybe you're reworking or editing a book, looking for a publisher, rethinking your beliefs, your value system. You could be going back to university to gain more skills, to in turn have a different title in your career house. Venus won't be direct I mentioned that, out of shadow until, sorry. Venus only retrogrades every 18 months, so it's quite a significant time, and even more so as she spends an unusual amount of time here in Aries and Pisces. And then Pisces has that north node, Saturn and Neptune in here, which is really extraordinary. So I don't think even with the Venus retrograde is harmful. It will just have you focusing more deeply, more intensely on these 9th house, 10th house areas. Venus also rules your 4th and 11th house as well, so your focus could be there too. Take care, Cancer, and we will see you in March.